Hey, what's up, guys? It's Richard. I just want to take some time out to let you guys know how I've been feeling about all these recent suicides that have been happening with all these gay teens, especially the past week. Hearing about these kids having no other option other than to take their own lives is very disheartening to hear. You guys know I'm the first person to crack a joke in a classroom or at a club or at a party or on the street. And I crack jokes at the most inappropriate times ever. But needless to say, I'm not joking about this at all. I think it's very sad to hear about this, and and I guess I'm kind of here to share my story with y'all because it's not easy being who you are in society today. Um, you know, anyways, I guess my tormenting or my bullying started when I was maybe in fifth grade, getting into high school. You kind of are starting that transition of like standing out or not being so much in the in crowd. I started really getting bullied when I was in sixth grade. Um, and it was just here and there, like, oh, he's look at him, he acts very gay, or whatever it is. I never really paid attention to it just because I was always so busy with my friends and and my extracurricular activities and with band especially. But it doesn't go unheard of. Like, it doesn't I it's not like I didn't hear it. I heard it all the time. um, Middle school wasn't too bad. It's just I there was one event where this guy, and I'm not going to name him. He was with me all through middle school. I went through sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, and he just didn't like me. Whether it was because I hung out with his girlfriend or whatnot. I don't know. But we were at a party one time, and I was hanging out with his girlfriend, just talking, and he comes up and he just punches me. And he goes, "No one likes you, Richard. No one likes you." And I used to be called Richie back then. Um, and I had a black eye for a week, and it I didn't fight back because I didn't know what I did. If I was just like, I knew then fighting wasn't really an option for me just because I just didn't believe in violence back then. Um, and then maybe when I was in seventh grade, I was walking in the hall. I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and this guy comes up and we're walking opposite ways, and he comes up and he spits on me, hawks up a big loogie, and he intentionally spits on me. And I knew then that's when I first experienced hate, because I don't think anybody in their right mind goes around just spitting on people. Um, Anyways, high school, it was a bit different then. I occupied my time with a lot of extracurricular activities, um, FTA, Spanish club, um, you know, the band, being social committee chair, all that good stuff. And I'm so, so glad that I had the support of my family and friends to actually make it and actually survive high school, because high school is probably one of the worst times, or it could be one of the happiest times of someone's life. But being a gay teenager today, I can definitely see how tormented one can be. Um, it doesn't go to say that it's not acceptable to treat people the way these kids are getting treated. Um, the only message I have for you, or for anybody reading this that's going through that, is that it does get better. Coming to college has been one of the best experiences of my life. Joining this fraternity, joining a lot of other clubs, but just being free and having no other. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. You don't have to fit in the cool crowd. And let me tell you that the cool crowd in high school is complete bullshit. There is no such thing as a cool crowd. There is no such thing as the it kids, or you know, but there are such thing as mean people, and there are such things as people that do hate on other people for something they can't really control. Um, I'm 23. As much as you can tell on my Facebook, I'm friends with a diverse group of people. I have a lot of transgendered friends and a lot of friends that are transsexuals, and and it really does break my heart to hear that these people get treated by the way they do. My friend Erica Andrews, I'm always plugging her, um, is always preaching practice love, not labels, and that is so true. Because even though words don't define us, they do hurt us, and they do they do take a toll on us, whether or not we are affected by it right away. It does suck. It does suck. And so I'm so glad to have friends like Brent, and my fraternity brothers, my little brothers Josh and Andrew, just to accept me for who I am, and accept me for who I am today. This is completely me. Um, and I don't have to explain myself to anybody else. But the only thing that I have to say to those kids that are going through this is that it does get better once again. And times are tough right now, but seek friends, seek help, call the hotline, call anybody, just talk to somebody, because death is not an option in this life. And suicide is probably one of the most selfish words I know, and it is an act that's so selfish, because just thinking about all the people you leave behind and the people you hurt. So anyways, I hope this kind of explains a little bit on my views about this. And I hope everybody has a great day. I woke up an hour ago and completely missed my public relations test, so I was like, might as well make my time useful and make a little vid for y'all. So anyways, take care, and yeah, have a good day, guys. Thank you.